I just cut my finger opening up my drink. Thank God it's not bleeding. Holy wow. Thank goodness it's not bleeding. Wow. That would have been terrible. Wow. Hmm. It shouldn't. Well, shit, it is. Well, right. Yeah, it is. I know. Hold on, my dogs. What's going on? You think? Okay, so I should probably not bother the backseating shit. All right, updated the title. I know in the tags it says backseat gaming, but I can't change that. Oh shit, there's me. Look at that, that's me. I know you guys caught me in 4K. I'm not actually a green screener. I'm actually a fucking Nvidia guy. Oh man, now the green screen and gang from Twitch is gonna kick my teeth in. I keep hearing good things about this game. Okay. New game. All right. Everything seems good. Continue the game. I've never played this game before. How can I have continued? All right. Wood floor. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Alright. Now play your stout. Oh, so it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Stout stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power 1. Your stout dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stout stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote deals 2 damage to your stout. That means your stout's health is 2 less. Oh, so this isn't MTG rules. So I don't deal 2. So my stoot doesn't deal 1 damage to the coyote, and he dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. Fuck you. Oh, you can play more than 1 card per turn, right? Because you are learning, I will pass. Why can't I fucking see the, Okay, yeah. Hey, stop. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it back again. Three damage dealt, 3 weights on the scale. Pass. I don't really need to. Okay. You won this match. It won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. So I can only go forward. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite, is always lethal. The undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast, does not kill it. You may grace your cat. Another joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You come across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel and a bottle, break in case of emergency, and have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. There is as much as you can carry. 3 is as much as you can carry, right. Fucking forgot. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe. You'll help me, right? Take your turn. Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Okay. Pass. Hmm. I have one already, so. Hmm. Do I pick up a squirrel? I'll be able to pick up the squirrel or deck. Hmm. Why did I put it there? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? Why did I put him there? Hmm. Wow, seriously? That could have gone way better. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloody terrain. A wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. Big sparrow, an inexpensive if feeble flying creature. Wolf cub. Flying creatures are useless. Stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. Hmm. Continuously play Pot of Greed, Pot of Avarice, and the card of Destruction until you get your Morphing Jar. Place it face down and end your turn. Then, when the opponent attempts to attack, it be and again discarding your entire deck until you find your only monster. Proceed to play Magical Explosion to deal around 15,000 damage to your opponent. Proceed to win the children's card game as God of Immaterium. What an honor. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the cat now lives in the stoat. In the stewed. Behold my totem. It inscribed my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely sane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic. Really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Totem is granted my coyote with the power of flight. Hmm. Probably could have blocked some of the damage with that. No, I didn't want to pick you. No, I didn't want to pick you. I didn't want to pick you. Fuck, I didn't want to pick you. I thought you were the wolf. Why? Oh my god, this game. Holy shit. I can't fucking... You're 4 damage away from winning. Note that the opponent is about as useful as the time I suggested using 97%. Unless you're playing Paradox Billiards, Destroying Roulette, Fourth Dimension Hybrid, keep strip poker. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Um, can I look at my deck? Hmm. I'll take another cat. Do I want to sacrifice or do I want to level something up? I'll power something up. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around the campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it up by the fire, they will enhance its power, one said. You notice what survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Mm. Fire warmed the poor stout, enhancing its power. Towards it, another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, he pulled the stout away from the fire and left. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Silent or I will tear you to shreds. Cannot draw a card on your first turn. I would just insta kill it. I'll just put. No, it's bad. Oh, that's awful, actually. I should have drawn a squirrel. I got no moves. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity. Maybe you'll get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. Sit back down. There. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the two mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? I need lower cost creatures. So I'll grab another wolf. Boxes you may get a hard place. Give me that one. Feeling overburdened enough with full 3 items, you carried on. Trees seemed to close in around you. You must chill amongst the seats. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Oh, it was the prospector. He's doing the prospector again. Easy mo. The mule's key. What? No, 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 no. I didn't mean to. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Why is it that fucking close to the thing? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I skipped my turn. I'm screwed. Are you... Dagnabbit, my mule. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. Are you... Are you fucking kidding me? Why the fuck did I do that? I have nothing. Oh my god. I didn't think you would really do it. That was clutch. Oh my god. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. First time to overcome. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Ranged larva. I'll take that one. That's small. But the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. Hmm. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the human air. Every step forward is answered by some nearby slip or slither. Tread carefully into the wetlands. I don't need this. None of these are good. Why did I pick the bullfrog? Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. There's a room for a creature around the fire. The warmth will enhance its health, said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. Give it to this one. The health of the strange larva was enhanced by the warmth. As one of those began pulling, they withdrew. Total misplay. That was close, but what's with the blood on that card right there? Let's make a different kind of choice. Choose not a specific piece, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Uh, what's my game plan? Oh, it's this. Well, it's a rabbit one. A random card. Get a sacrifice, or I can get an item. I'll grab an item. Yes, from this maybe lift your creatures in the air only for a turn. I'll take the swirl. All right. Hmm. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each of the extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. You were stopped along the way by a trapper who looks to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at me pelts? Take a pelt, free of charge. See the quality? You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. Thank you for your business. I don't have enough. Heard you the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. I already have enough items. Let's do this. Hmm. If that thing turns this in. Hey Ash, how's it going? If this hmm. I could either give I can either give it to the wolf cub or the strange larva. Hmm. Or I can give it to the Warren actually. Caravan? Oh, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. I still don't understand Caravan to this day, if I'll be honest. Like, I've played Fallout New Vegas like how many times? It's like it's almost like a mess to me. Like I literally don't know. I can either give like no sacrifice to the I could probably do it to the Warren. I could probably do it to the larva. I think the Warren is the way to go, I think. Easier than you think, but I definitely couldn't explain it very well. Oh. Well, chat's open to explain it to me. I'm all ears or eyes, however you would say. I died. I pretty much almost died earlier because this ringer is like right next to this thing. Never doubt the utility of rabbits. No, I'll keep that. Hmm. Oh shit! There's a spider there. Hmm. All right, maybe I'll just go ahead and put the bullfrog down. Just trying to get your three cities and groupings of cards anywhere between 21 before your opponent does. All right, I got you. Oh, so this is how it goes. That was dumb. Wow. I should not have picked this place. I really shouldn't have picked this place. Ah, card games make my brain hurt. I could have put the wolf down, but now it's like no room for him to grow now, though. That's the deal. Oh, whatever. Oh, wait, I forgot. They'll just swarm over me. I think he's dead. I think he screwed himself. Yeah, you screwed yourself, man. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance is unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I could trade you any of these. Take your time. Hmm. Hmm. That a golden pelt? Hmm. I can get an Urula. I can get a pack rat, or I can get a strange larva. Hmm. You can go down on a card number value you want to place if it's the opposite color. Okay. I was thinking of streaming Fallout New Vegas at one point, if I'll be honest. Strange larva pack rat. Gonna be in between these two because that one costs way too much, and this Gek here is a. I probably could swing this, but it's probably gonna be rare. You just learned how to play Magic recently? We got a few people in our Discord that actually are into Magic. I play Magic. My buddy Hero. He's an online artist. He plays a lot of Dragon Ball Z. He plays Magic too. James, who's on the podcast, he plays a lot of Magic. There's a lot of people in our server that play Magic the Gathering. Yeah, 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 yeah. Where do I go? Which one do I pick? Hmm. This guy gives items, I think, from the looks of it. This guy, but I know this guy turns into a cool thing. What do I want? Do I want a cool thing or do I want items? Strange larva pack. I'm I'm funny. Well, am I a clown? Do I amuse you? Do I... Hold on, let me just see if I can just. Hold on, let me just. Fuck. This one thing. I'm trying to do this one joke here. I'm trying to just. Okay, well, as you can see, I was supposed to put this little thing on to make it look like a clown nose, but apparently that's not happening. So, but if I have to go over the joke, then it probably doesn't. It probably wasn't that funny to begin with. If I'll be honest. Uh, you know what? I'm just gonna flip a coin. Heads we're gonna go with pack rat, and tails we're gonna go with strange larva. That's how I do most of my important decisions usually. I gotta reflip it now. Guess we're going with the strange larva. Fuck it. These pelts are most excellent. My thanks. Oh my god. Do I have... I already have max items. So I can do a sacrifice. I can do a... level, we'll do a sacrifice, actually. Ugh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. This is, I don't want to sacrifice either of you. I just got you. I just got you, first of all. How the hell did I just... I imagine it was fun. Well, thank you. I appreciate the concern. Okay. If I give the beehive to someone else, does that mean that they're gonna spawn bees? If I give beehive to my stout, is it gonna start spewing out bees? Um, you know what? No, I wanna. Can I redo that actually? Can we? Um. Hmm. I don't have any. These choices are no good. Ah. What would the beehive turn into? See you around. Thanks. Take care. All right. Hope to see you again soon. Oh my god. You know what? Let's see what the beehive does. Fuck it. Let's see what it evolves into. Beehive digivolve to waspness. My boss battles are high stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not, I will let you keep the smoke. Foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. Hmm. Which fish? Hard to choose. No, 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 no! Why did I... Oh, fuck. Okay. Holy shit. Too fast. Too soon. I want to allow you to play a card before you draw a new one. This is Bear Rush? Wow. Cheating fuck. You cheating fuck. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expired, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. Fuck you. You you cheating sack of shit. We can put them to good. Please choose the card to draw the cost from. Power and health and its numbers. The wolf. Hmm. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Beehive. I can give it this or I can give it that. You can go with this or you can go with that. You can go with this or you can go with that. I never did ask you your name. Tyler? There is now but one final matter, the portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again, another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. Resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone from when your creatures perishes for any reason. On the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent, or the battle ends. Damn it. What the fuck? How many fucking swirls are in your deck? The battle had taken a toll on you. Your supply of new creatures were exhausted. Starvation get to send in. What the fuck? Just introducing new fucking rules? But isn't this supposed to be no game audio? Every fucking time, I swear to God. Oh. Forgot your figurine. I noticed you were in here earlier, sir, and you didn't mention it then at all, and you waited till now to mention it. There we are. Sorry, I had other things playing. I couldn't hear the lack of audio. Curious rat, brittle creature. Once past its monstrous fangs. The unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. You know, you're free to get up again to keep your blood flowing. bone tokens for a rarity night. Powerful item, it turns this. Turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Well, that's just wonderful. I got fucking nothing. Great. Oh, this thing's fucking 4? These 4 bones and shit? Fuck, why would I want that? I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish the match the slow way. If you desire it, you may stand now. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever you... the map is unrolled. It allows me to plan your next encounter. Do keep your hands off my possessions. I'm gonna touch your stuff. Oh shit! Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is the stowed around the stunted wolf? Its madness must end. Put that away. What's this? Holy shit, beard shit. Can you clip that actually, Miner? Can you clip that? I'm being legitimately honest, I never played this game before and I just fucking guessed the goddamn safe code. While drinking bottom of the brand. Not beer, that is. I'm not drinking. I have a 1-3 here. This'll survive. That'll kill that. Oh, but that won't survive next turn. Oh, okay, so... Hmm. I don't know what this is asking me, though. Oh. I forgot that I had put that there. Very well, you may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. Oh, okay, so we have to be able to deal, like, 5 damage direct, I would say. Voila, voila, it's flipped. Oh, shit. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. Curious. Hmm. Hmm. The DM set of puzzles for babies. He has all the time in the world to start leveling the BBEG stats while his players fiddle around with this. So wait, if this attacks once every direction, this attacks once. Attacks once. 3 indirect. 4, 5. Yeah, this should work. Why is it not? Hmm. Oh, well, I got it. Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time, you will understand its power. Let's see if I can get this. Just doing it the Flash way. This is the hour hand. Seconds, that's minutes. This is the hour hand. We'll go through all of them. Fuck it. We're gonna go through it all. Not even gonna look it up. Just gonna fucking bash my head through it. Does it fit? I just... Oh, man. Dude, just give me a couple of drinks, throw me in an escape room, and just watch me solve it flawlessly, apparently. Because, there's more. I can feel it in my stomach. He has invited a murder hobo into his house. I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't have picked me up from the forest, old man. You should not have picked me up in the forest. That was a failure on your part. You do not know how high functioning autistic I can be. Alright, start from 1 o'clock. What other secrets are you hiding? I don't care how long this takes. I'm gonna go for it. No, it's shit. Just doing it the old method. Just act like a fucking clock until something happens. Depend on me for being incredibly patient. I am one of the most I'm one of the... I'm probably, like, one of the most patient people, like, possible, I would say. Quite the few. I will break my fingers doing this. Holy sh... This is happening right now. Can't hide from me forever. There's only a limited amount of possibilities, and I'll go through them all. We're already halfway done. Think you don't know? Think I don't know my way around a clock? You've never seen me at the gun range. Wait, shit. That's not a clock, that's a clock. What the fuck am I talking about? Shit, which one was I on? Let's do 7 again. Fuck it. Nothing. This is wonderful. Does anybody remember the time I put down for the gold ring? Because I feel like I'm gonna need that. I feel like this is like a consecutive playthrough kind of thing. Alright, I'm assuming that's it. God, my fingers hurt really bad right now. Yeah, what are you looking at, fuckboy? Alright, what's the secret here? This is like King Arthur, like I need to unlock something special, I guess. Maybe we solved 3 puzzles by just winging it. I think I'll take my wins at this point. Spiral Knights? Mighty Leap. Why is that? I've only heard of that game like a while ago. Why is it? Because the servers are shutting down and they decided to take out all the pay-to-win aspects on it? Because it's a free-to-play game? And that's usually what kills free-to-play games, usually. I mean, I'm obviously gonna pick me. Prices for buying energy from the market are at the lowest I've ever seen. I'm gonna power up my guy. Warm the campfire was lit. Sight. Though the 10 angry eyes warm a creature by the fire, said the power. Pick something else. Survivors right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spawning a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your Tyler. So all the premium content or whatever is practically free. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. We have another friend here. Got to be. I wouldn't call him a friend, but I suppose we are in deep this time. What are you talking about? You didn't tell me jack shit, you little fucker. So wait, hold on. That guy, wait. That ant gets more power the more I sacrifice? That sounds cool, actually. You know what? Hold the phone real quick. I'm gonna download that game right now. You think I'm joking? I'll fucking do it right now. I'm doing it right now. This is happening live. I'll download this game right fucking now. And boom, downloading. Be right back real quick because I need to use the restroom. So what got you back into playing Spiral Knights? Because I know a lot of people took a break from that. Like I know a lot of people gave up from it. Is it cool if I switch games? Like at some point? Because I feel like those random chances is gonna be like the highlight of that, essentially. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna bother DJ, see if he wants to co-commentate with me real quick. I'll hang out in Haven if you want me to tag along. Yeah, sure, man. We can play Spiral Knights in a little bit if you want. Do you mind hopping in stream chat though, so you can like talk, so it's easier to talk to and shit. Only if you want to though, because I don't want to pressure and shit. Oh no! Don't tell me he fucking got the game too. Did you get Monster Hunter Rise? Or was that guy? Didn't get a chance to see the stream. Probably put on a little background music. Oh, you're in stream chat right now. Cool. Yellow. Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, I have Discord on like a separate thing. So yeah. What's
That's
up?
understandable.
Dude, how fucking okay? So be honest with me. What were the chances I would just randomly guess the safe code?
Well, assuming it's, well, 4 digits, if I recall correctly, and it's got up
it's
to
like
10 per digit,
yeah.
chances are pretty low. Unless they had actually intended it or something crazy like that. I'd hope they wouldn't. That would be pretty saddening.
Oh man. I mean, like, so wait, was the safe meant to be like guessed, basically?
I don't know. I've never even seen Inscryption.
Never seen Inscryption.
I actively avoided it because it looked like the scene game. Or the game that everyone likes for the moment.
Honestly, yeah, it is. It's the popular game right now, sort of. I mean, like, it's nothing like Tarkov popular. Like, I'm not, like, you're not gonna sit like there's not like a huge following with Tarkov and shit like that. You're not gonna see like giant ass streams of like Inscryption going on and shit like that, unless it's like a big YouTuber playing it and all that. One of those like other shits, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my interest in it was like apparently after you beat it the game changes and I want to know why or how it changes basically. So yeah, basically
So
that.
it's a roguelike card game.
Yeah, from the looks of it. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but this is coming from a guy who's played Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh like for a large portion of his college career to make friends and shit.
Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why I made the reference earlier.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, You know what? I should probably get a night going where like I just play. Like me and Ciro should probably like do like a freaking like stream where we're playing Duel Links and like Yu-Gi-Oh and shit. I don't know. 'Cause I want to see how fucking ridiculous the game is now, because it's like, yeah, you probably only know like about like oh, you sacrifice the monster and stuff. You probably
I
have.
only know of it from the If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device specials.
Yeah, and all
I
the
quoted the Zinch
nonsense.
Battle one.
The Zinch Battle one. Oh man, Yu-Gi-Oh! The anime like literally breaks the rules constantly. Like you would think like a game like Yu-Gi-Oh! Would have like the least amount of rules, just because of how much ridiculous shit they pull off in the fucking anime. But dude, my main complaint with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that there's so many fucking rulings that it's almost like not fun to play, because it's like, oh, this card can only interact with this card because like with this card at this given time because this has a counter sigil on it, and you have to also like fucking like you have to also like it's all like with timing and all that, and it's improper and all this other nonsense and all this. It's a
Wow,
mess.
that sounds awful.
I know, and I made friends through this game. I'm glad I went over to Magic the Gathering, where it's almost the same with rulings, but at least people are a little more chillax with it. But the problem with Magic the Gathering is that people just break the game because there's just so much shit in the game. And when you're playing casual, you don't really play by like standard rule sets and shit.
So it's fun, but
yeah,
like
it's fun. Like formats, I would say standard is okay-ish. Like, here's how. Okay, do you mind if I go on a little bit of a like explanation or tangent, or is this gonna bore the piss out of you?
I have
like-
no idea about it, so may as well go ahead.
Okay, so this is like, I'm actually talking about formats before I even talk about rules, but whatever. This is pertinent to the conversation. Standard is basically like, okay, you're only allowed certain cards from like, I think the most recent 5 sets. I think somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but it's only the most recent like 4 or 5 sets that came out. You're not allowed any other like cards from older sets. Basically, it's like a rotation essentially to keep the game like
fairly broken.
Yeah, because if you include like, that's another set format entirely. It's called Legacy. It includes everything essentially. It's from like the first alpha set to like the current like Shadows over Innistrad. Like, that's not even the most like recent set. That's how like out of the loop I am basically. I know there's.
That reminds me. I think I've seen cards that were up for sale for thousands because they were just really early broken cards.
Yeah, the most expensive card in Magic the Gathering is the Black Lotus, just simply because of how broken it is. Because it's like, oh hey, I'm gonna pay I'm gonna play like 1 mana, and now I get 3 basically just because, for free essentially. You know, and just because I feel like it, and it just breaks the game just by how insane it is half the time. So anyway, there's that. There's Legacy. There's Modern, which is also a sub format of like Legacy, where it's like it does limit how many sets you have, but it's still almost like Legacy to an extent. Fuck. There's Pauper, which is a format, which means you're not allowed any rare cards. You're only allowed common cards, which is all right, I guess.
Interesting, at least.
Yeah, that's interesting, but still, people found a way to break that too, because burn decks are a thing. What else? Oh yeah, and the format pretty much me and everybody else, like in my friend group, usually play. It's Commander, which is essentially it started out as EDH, which was called the Elder Dragon Highlander, but it turned into Commander because it's like, okay. This legendary creature, it's your commander. You can cast it anytime you want to, for the cost, and your
If it
deck is
dies, you
literally
die.
no. If it dies, it just goes back to the commander zone. But if you, but the here's the big gimmick about it though. Fucking decks are like fucking 99 cards.
Oof.
It's like 99 cards plus your commander to make it an even 100. So
What happens if you run out of cards?
if you run out of cards, you lose, I think. If you deck out, you lose, basically. And that goes with every format. If you run out of cards, the second you have to draw, you lose.
But if you play a commander game,
it's
wouldn't
hard.
you always have your commander?
Your commander technically isn't part of the deck when you're playing. It's in a zone, so your deck is separate from him. You could shuffle your commander into the deck, but it's like if it's in your hand, then it's just like the normal cost for it, not the commander cost for it, because like the way it's I'm basically going into like this is like you trying to explain okay, this is you trying to explain what a string is to someone who's never touched a computer. It's essentially like what I'm trying to like metaphorically explain in a sense. And you probably are just as confused, aren't you?
I mean, I know what you're talking about trying to make that comparison. I'm a fucking computer programmer, but what are you trying to explain using that as a metaphor for?
I'm trying to explain how much confusion you might be feeling from me explaining all these card formats in a game you've probably never played.
I don't feel confusion. My head's just empty. Head empty, no thoughts.
That's going in quote chat. That should go into quote chat. That's a good one.
You do it. I've already forgot what I said.
I have no confusion. My head is empty. Oh man, that's funny. All right, so what's the deal with Spiral Knights?
Well, to explain, you can buy energy, which is the game's premium currency, and always could, using crowns, which is the game's, you pick it up while you're in dungeons or whatever.
Yeah.
They're just the baseline, free currency. People will offer a certain amount of, like, just 100 energy for X amount of crowns. And back when I played the game, just back in before 2017 or so, the prices are about double of what they are now, or were double what they are right now. So they were about 9,000 to 20,000 crowns back then, and they're about 5,000 now. And you can get about 10,000 crowns if you do a run from the start of the dungeon all the way to, like, the Jelly King, for example, which has, I think, a rest stop along the way, so unfortunately won't be able to do that if you just make a new character now. But that would mean you can buy 100 energy off of one run.
And so wait, the prices didn't inflate to counteract that, or is it just like the game's just like, fuck it at this point?
People are actually putting in those offers to sell 100 energy, or putting in offers to buy for this amount. I'm guessing because less people are out there getting crowns, the price of crowns has dropped.
Oh.
So they're more valuable in terms of energy.
I got you. Do you wanna check it out after I'm done with this run here? Because I'm kind of in the middle of the run on Inscryption, so I might as well finish it up, and then then we can probably do something afterwards.
All right. I'll hang around here then.
Alright, I'll see you in a few. Man, I'm really fucked. I have to draw a card. Oh shit, yeah, I got that. Hmm. I'll probably sacrifice the gotcha. An nascent wren. It's no less conniving than in its incubation. Flying's kind of stupid in this game. I'd rather take the raven egg though. Fuck it. Hold on. What are my items right now? Choice is yours. Ant Queen. A skink? The caged wolf? Where did I get this? What would I evolve into? What will I evolve into? I don't like that. Alright, so I'll take one. I'll go even. Power and numbers, the Ant's Creed. F me here, I surrender. want to see what I can pull into. I get more teeth for killing you the slow way, though. Monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks of enough of its efficacy. I'll take the grizzly. We can either get a power up or we can get a sacrifice going. Try and get a sacrifice going. I'm gonna sacrifice. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. Unkillable. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, a copy of it is created in your hand. Bearing a sigil loses one. Alright. Let's make an unkillable grizzly. No. A card bearing the sigil is played and hand is created in your hand. Let's make ants. The incessant clanking of the barrier between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. It was the prospector. Hee-haw. Prospector bump. Again. Making bad plays here. Oh god. Fuck, I die. Stay there. No need to move. I'm afraid you're not dead yet. I'm gonna put that camera on mine. Pathetic. Did you really think I would leave my film in there? You have any idea what camera is capable of? Give me that. We have a memento to create. Behold you. Power and health in the numbers. Did ask for your name. Greg. Say cheese. Did I tell you about the tale who came before you? They fell to a mad prospector. Nothing comes between that man and his gold. Blunt made his way in. It is dealt, so it stands. Next death, but my actual first name, if you can remember it. I'm gonna pop in and see what's going on over here. Oh, they're playing Vanguard right now. I don't really feel like playing Vanguard right now. Guess we'll switch this over to a variety stream. The game out for a bit. That game's gonna take me a while. Like I swear, the game's gonna take me a while. Cradle.
When you said a bit, I wasn't expecting to be that short of a bit.
That short of a bit?
In a bit of time.
Yes. I mean, I died pretty quick.
When you said run, I thought you meant being the whole game in that run.
No, that's the entire playthrough. That'd be a...
Roguelikes.
This game's really fucking loud.
It's also made in Java.
This game was made in Java?
I swear it's in Java.
I think I crashed it.
Nice. There were actually no plans to cancel this, take the service down, but the only thing that's actually been happening with it is they're just rerunning all of the seasonal events, and they have been doing this since 2017. That like singular intern who has to run the events, I feel so bad for them.
You feel bad for the intern?
The like singular intern who has to be the moderator posting about the events going on and showing off all the things that are going to be available during it.
Oh god.
It doesn't say that your Twitch stream title has changed yet.
It hasn't?
Nope. Now it shows.
I'm here, what happened? This game's really loud. Alright, that's better. So, walk me through this game. Like, what's this whole thing?
I think the tutorial would do best. It's pretty much just a top-down dungeon crawler. You got a gun, you got a sword. I mean, optionally, you can swap your gun out for having a second sword, but you still swap between them. There's a few different species of enemy. If you get elemental attacks, you can either do more damage to some or less to others. Typical affair, pretty much.
I gotcha.
As you may or may not have seen from the opening cutscene, these spiral knights have been stranded upon some strange world named Cradle.
Not really. I thought I crashed the game at the intro, if I'll be honest.
Oh, damn.
So I don't know anything that's going on, if I'll be honest. All I know is, like, shit happened.
Basically, they were in these giant-ass spaceships, and they crash-landed upon this planet that they would call Cradle.
It's always skip the story in MMOs, if I'll be honest. I'm here for the
gameplay. One of the untold amounts of survivors.
Alright. I gotcha. It's kind of cutesy, I guess, in a way. It reminds me of Mabinogi and shit.
Like, holy shit, there are so many survivors. You'd almost expect that nobody actually died in that crash. Looking at all these players coming in.
They all died after the player base left for a brief period.
And of course, those 3 nerds that I see you just found. Those are what higher tier players would look like. I'm not sure if they ever tell you how, but you can do a dodge and a shield bash.
Yeah, I don't know how to do a dodge, if I'll be honest. I can block, that's about it. But basically Dark Souls 1 sort of style.
whenever you block, if you press shift and a movement key, you'll dodge in that direction, but you can't do it again for 8 seconds.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
It doesn't actually give you iframes or anything, but it gets you out of the way.
Alright, I gotcha.
And the opposite is true. If you hold shift and left click, wherever you're aiming your cursor, you'll shield bash toward it. But it takes up half your shield's health, and until your shield's health is full again, you can't use it.
Alright.
The difference being that it stuns enemies, having their speed and attack speed.
Alright, just show me where the quest is.
I would have loved to make a new character, but I'm out of slots, so
Jeez,
I'm just gonna go with my main.
How'd you, like, how many slots are you allowed, like, first and
3.
foremost? So you played this
3
game
by
through
default.
3... So you played this game at least 3 times.
I didn't beat it on either of the 2. I had my very, very old one where I had no idea what I was doing, was barely able to read, but that was also during the time before this became truly free, because we used to have something called mist energy, and that pretty much acted as a kind of like a hard cap on how long you'd play. I guess when the servers were really, really high demand, because pretty much every time you would go down to another floor in a dungeon, you'd need like 10 energy, mist energy. You had 100, and I think you got 1 every so-and-so. I don't remember the time. It was somewhere like minutes. So it would encourage taking a damn break, you grindaholic.
Grindaholic.
Like, get off the game, go! See your family! Wait for that mist energy to recharge.
It's basically like Let It Die. Like, there's so many timers on everything. But you can pay to, like, skip it, though. That's the thing. Can you pay to skip that shit?
It's not in the game anymore.
Oh, okay.
It used to be you had mist energy and crystal energy, and the crystal energy was the that was the premium currency that is now just known as energy.
Alright.
You could get a tank, so you could store more mist energy. I think that was a premium item, but I never got it. And of course, you could always spend crystal energy in its place.
I can't believe this whole thing was programmed in Java.
And in 2009.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people have, like, really fond memories of this game.
It's a free hat for TF2.
Free hat?
There's a hat called the Spiral Salad, and it looks like one of the Spiral Knight's helms, and you get it from doing an achievement in this game.
Oh, okay, I see.
And that's probably why a lot of people played.
Honestly, this game doesn't seem too bad, actually. Throwing stuff around. Yeah, seems like a really good introduction to, like, dungeon crawlers from the looks of it.
The main reason they put the stuff for you to throw is in the event that you did not bring a singular gun with you. Like any at all.
Oh yeah, that's true. I have a fucking gun. Why am I not shooting them?
It does less damage than your sword, I think. But it's way useful if you're trying to go up against something that would absolutely tear you to shreds.
So anime to use gun and sword at the same time.
With shield.
Oh, I have to grab the key manually and then bring it to the door?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Link to the Past, I suppose. Or Four Swords Adventures, that would probably be a better comparison. Don't
Look at
worry,
me,
this
I'm
game
learning.
will ramp up in difficulty.
Oh, that's good. Don't want to get too bored now. So these red orbs, like, increase my gear, basically? Or, like, they power up my gear?
Yeah, and then once your gear is hit full, you can reforge it using fire crystals or something. And then it would increase in power, and then it empties so you can do it again, up until the 10th level for it.
That doesn't make any sense how I can use spacebar, but the mouse wheel works just fine. Switch my weapons around.
There are some people who play the game with keyboard-only controls. Like, I think there's a mode where you can have it so using WAS and D turns your character to face that direction specifically. And then you'd use the arrow keys to move. And spacebar to swap, control to attack, something like that. And there are some people who play in mouse-only mode, which is way worse.
Mouse only?
I think you press a button to go forward, so you have to face the same way you want to move.
I gotcha.
Mouse and keyboard's the best way, though.
So this was published by Sega Entertainment?
I think it was, yeah, published by Sega. They didn't make it. It was a company called Greyhaven.
I gotcha.
It's not known what they've been doing recently other than releasing one other game called Puzzle Knight or something. Or Puzzle
Knight?
Pirate, rather.
This definitely looks like a game I probably would have played back in like 2008, like 2009, 10.
The game has barely changed since then. I think the only thing that's really changed was, like, gameplay-wise, might have just been sprites, really. And the UI.
Oh, can't. Stuck it. Please wait. Yes, I had to wait a second. I had to load that massive dialogue there.
I think it's just to force you to have to listen or read through it. Because, well, it would mean other
well,
people
it failed.
could just skip it for you.
I didn't read shit.
A friend of mine actually ended up inheriting a guild, so now I'm a part of that one.
He
It looked like
inherited
it was
a
a
guild?
big one. Like, the guild leader left, and for some reason he was the one picked. I guess because he's the first person to log on in a while. So they gave it gave the guild to him.
Huh. That's kind of sad. Fucking rat motherfucker got fucked.
It does show you the weakness of whatever you're fighting in the top right, but it doesn't show you what they're strong against, which is sad.
I would assume, like, people already know at this point. Given that this game's been
Fortunately, I
out
do, at
for...
least.
How many years now?
2008 to 2021. 2009, rather. So it's been out at least 10, 11 years.
Yeah, I might want to go back to Inscryption, like, with, with, like, James and, like, Zero. I think it would be
So
a
they
fun
can
thing to do.
backseat for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. So they'll be the ones backseating me the whole entire time.
Well, I'm just gonna start giving you Yu-Gi-Oh advice and you won't know it.
Alright, so profile.
You are very, very close to getting to be able to play the game normally again. Or normally again. Normally.
Might as well just... This little forge system reminds me of, Black Desert Online a little bit, if I'll be honest. That fucking game was so annoying. Because every time you would upgrade anything in that fucking game at all, you had the chance of literally just fucking,
Yeah.
like, ruining the durability on it. And if you ruin
I
the
feel
durability
that.
too much, you had to buy this fucking thing, redo the durability on it, and then as soon as you redid the durability on it, you gotta do the whole thing again, and then that also runs the risk of also ruining the durability. It's a constant cycle of trying to roll the dice just enough to see if your fucking equipment will get upgraded, and it's annoying as shit. And it's just designed to push the premium currency onto it.
At least here you just lose the shards if you fail. And you can use more to almost guarantee it. Almost.
Do I not have you on Steam?
No, you have me on Steam. I think it's because my main account was tied to... Well, my main account exists. It's just that it's a much older one. That's not even my main anymore because it's got the wrong name.
Oh. I see. Who the hell's this guy?
Personally play all mine solo whenever I can. The sheer anxiety of looking bad in front of party members is awful. But
It's
the guy
just a
next
me,
to you-
though.
Well, it said to join a party, I think, or that you were going to join a party if available. So the guy following you, that's just NPC. But other people who are also running the tutorial at the same time, a very slim possibility might have also joined you, or you might have joined them in the progress or middle of it.
We just popped into this planet, we're fucking shit up. No wonder the
Those
rat's
crystals
pissed
always
off.
looks amazing.
See, push that out. Okay. So,
Another-
how long does this tutorial last again?
I think you're in one of the last missions for it. One of the really older systems for this game was that pretty much when you're out in the arcade mode, just the random dungeons, you could influence the next week's theme, or like what element is portrayed mainly, by depositing crystals of different colors that you find down there. And that would influence the next theme, but that also got lost when we lost Miss Energy. Now it's just random.
Oh no, he fucking killed us. How'd we survive? I don't think like it's recommended to make more explosions in a place where shit shouldn't, like in a fiery dungeon where it's collapsing. Just a thought.
You know the worst part about that place collapsing?
What?
Have you looked off the edge of the dungeon walls?
Yeah.
That giant pit. The core of Cradle is hollow.
Which means
So
what?
you're gonna be falling for a long time if this little platform falls.
That's fucked up.
It's like some strange scaffolding.
I feel like I'm slightly, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, try some synonyms.
I've got, I've got ADD. It's like I get bored easily with things.
Are you feeling that right now?
No, it's like I dropped Inscryption pretty quickly to check out this game.
Keeping focused during something like that, the roguelikes, I imagine it could be pretty hard. I haven't actually played any roguelikes, I think.
Isaac's a good roguelike. You should try that one. It's the bullet hell one.
I played that on Newgrounds a while ago, like the demo for it.
There's a demo that was released on Newgrounds?
Yeah. It's pretty much a Flash demo, I think. Or a Flash version.
Oh, it probably looks more like the original.
Dead now.
Yeah, it looks like Rebirth looks like an actual video game now. Is he a rat or a mole?
They're called gremlins.
You do not look like Gizmo.
They've got flamethrowers, at least that one does.
He's got a flamethrower?
Yeah.
I had no idea. Dude making more fire in a place that's already on fire. That is
presume
very
that's part of the
irresponsible.
reason he decided to start shooting fire. Or started the fire that burnt, or is burning the place down.
Thanks, Captain Dickard.
I'm surprised they allowed you to put Dick in your name.
They didn't. It's D and card next to each other.
Your D card?
D card, yeah. Oh shit, I hit the captain by accident. Or it's lieutenant. When all living party members are standing inside of it.
If you don't have the energy or a spark of life to revive yourself, your party members can just go to the next floor and they'll bring you with them and you'll back up at like 1 health, I think.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
It does mean you don't get any more of the loot, and I think you lose 25% of the heat that you were carrying. Oh, I hate bombs so much. I'm not sure if it's because I just haven't got a good bomb before, or what, but bombs just suck in my opinion.
Look at us, we're playing a game from like 2009 right now.
Yep, last updated in 2017. They dropped an expansion and were never seen again for 5 more years.
They're dropping an expansion for this game in 5 years? What?
They dropped an expansion in 2017 also. There you go. I've been waiting here this whole time to ambush you, Haven.
Oh, shit. Sort of reminds me a little bit about,
They're gonna give you a tour of Haven.
Let me guess.
There's a guy here whose name is Lost at Kmart.
Lost Kmart.
Lost
Kmart
at Kmart.
Is Kmart even still a thing? Is it still alive?
Oh shit, I've gotta check.
I'm pretty sure Kmart doesn't exist anymore.
It was founded in 1899? Holy shit.
Been around for fucking years.
Kmart has existed during the plot of Red Dead Redemption 1.
Jesus Christ.
That's my,
It was called K's Mart.
Every time I see the year 1899 or 1911, I'm just always gonna think, holy shit, Red Dead Redemption was set during that time.
Actually, wait a minute, hold on. Isn't Dwarf Fortress a roguelike?
Technically, yes.
They have played roguelikes.
Well, I suppose it's not a very typical roguelike, because I know a lot of roguelikes will give you power and augment your further runs.
Right.
Well, Dwarf Fortress, well...
It's technically a mud, because of the text shit.
Well, it's not even a multi-user dungeon, because there's no multiple users. It's also not really a dungeon crawler, it's more of a management game, so I suppose it's more on the same tier as RimWorld. But you keep the same planet.
This lab place is, I'm assuming, where you do all the crafting.
Nah. You can just do it at any vending machine.
What's the point of even coming here, then?
I think there's merchants in there that you can buy pet-related things from, like that guy who says Harness Merchant above his head.
Pets?
Well, there's 3 different kinds, I think. I have one of them. There's 3 different abilities you can get while using one, and you have to feed it every now and then in order to raise its power. And then whenever it's hit a certain point, you feed it something to evolve it, and then you can pick another power of the 3 that you want. So like, I have a Drakon, it knows Fireball, Smoke. Damn it, I need to actually find what the abilities are again. Also very nice. Alright, so they're called Battle Sprites. Mine knows Firebolt, Flame Barrier, and Firestorm. And I named him George.
What the? Wait a minute, was that? Wait, that explains it. Well, this explains the TF2 reference, Saxton Hale.
Because you did the thing, Saxton Hale rewards you with in-game mail.
The owner of Manco. So are we gonna do something, or am I gonna just, like... or am I just here to just check the game out?
Well, if you want to actually go to the arcade, let's fucking go! I was just waiting for you to ask.
Yes, I switched over an entire thing because I wanted to just... my entire, like, stream over because I'm just like, okay, there you are. What are you, a goblin?
Wearing wolf fur, pretty much.
complain.
That would send a report to the moderators.
You can't even like specify. You just gotta pick whatever the options are on the thing.
Let's see how far down we can go. I'm gonna put it on elite difficulty because why not?
Oh, cool. So, and just lovely, just so you can power boost my level. Great.
I mean, I did elite even when I was alone, back when I first started playing.
Minor, I'm 26. I'm not a spry young man anymore. I don't have the
Which of these 4
reflexes.
terminals looks better to you?
They all look the same.
The icon on the left looks different. I
Oh.
think those are like element or which element or species we're gonna find on the floors. I'm not even gonna bother
We're gonna
explaining
fight
them to
chess pieces?
I think this one. Let me check the terminal name.
God, I hate yawning at this time.
This is the Copper Night Gate, and it houses the party lobby, a jungle level, then either a graveyard, a factory level, or a treasure vault.
What's that gamer energy like substance?
G Fuel.
No, not G Fuel. There's a different one.
Monster Energy.
No. It's like G Fuel, but they cut the caffeine like pretty much like in half because it's like, yeah, we understand you game late at night. You just need a little bit of boost energy, but you also like sleep too. Like,
Oh yeah, we're not even in a party. It's been so long, I don't even remember how.
I'm
I'll
a
just invite
pretty
you once I go
girl.
down.
Okay, so we're gonna start this.
Yeah, I'll invite you to it once it's loaded in. There you go.
Gonna rename this checking out. Invite friends.
Yeah, they gave you a free... No, they give you a hat or helmet or whatever.
Waiting on all players to advance. This is gonna basically like shoot up my fucking level. Like, how do levels work? Like, is it just basically rank and then like forge like your stuff basically?
Well, inherently you do need to forge. There's pretty much 5 stars of equipment and a 0 star, but I don't even know if you can... Okay, so I do have 0-star equipment. That's what you start off with, and there's 5 levels after that. You have to craft your gear into the higher level.
Yes, let me just go ahead and face check this enemy right here. So I immediately die and just watch
These are
you the entire...
crystals. You can pick one up, and your whole team will get it once you've gone down the elevator.
Oh, well, look at that. I'm not too bad and shabby, aren't I?
Forgot to grab the loot. There are healers, of course, and I fucking hate them so much. They get way worse
Just like
later on.
in every, just like in every MMORPG or RPG, essentially. You can heal as many times as you want in the game. As soon as an enemy heals back to full health, you're just like, you motherfucker.
It's
You
not
were not
even
allowed
that
to
they'll
do that.
heal. They can even put down shields, and it just sucks. Also, whenever you got a harmful ailment, you can shield to reduce the damage somehow.
Oh no, I caught a cold. Better put my shield up.
Typically in a level like this, you want to use the keys on the doors that also net you a key, so that you can go through all of them. I know there's one that will have chests behind it, or like boxes behind it. And that's the one you want to go for last. So you can kill as many enemies as possible and get the most loot.
Oh, so there's a key here in this one.
Yep. I unlocked one that had a key behind it. I'll bring it over.
Oh shit, there's a lot of loot over here.
I was killing stuff.
Remember
Neat.
Remember when
Go
I
on.
tried to be a Warframe streamer?
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, that's right. You never watch those streams.
It may have been before my time.
No, I've definitely tried streaming a lot of Warframe when you were around.
And I
was
must have
probably
just
the-
forgotten.
It's easy to forget that little phase, like, because honestly, I've tried so many games. It's like ridiculous, like how many games I have hours in, like all across the board. I have like a shit ton of Gamerscore on my old Xbox 360 account, just due to the fact that how many games I've played like through Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, you can view everyone on the minimap with B. It's a weird button, I know.
That is a weird button.
And it's a weird way of doing it. It pops up over your main screen, and you can still work while you're doing it. I think we actually
There's-
explored this whole floor. So, off to the loot box.
There was this guy that was grinding Diablo 2, I think, for almost like... I think it was like a ridiculous amount of time, like 4 or 5 years, I think, to get this one item.
Fuck!
Yeah, it was
Must have
years.
been really unlucky.
Very unlucky, I guess, to get the drop. But then again, it's Diablo 2. It's basically like you're gonna waste your whole life on this game, one way or another.
Also, that over there. This type of crystal I make feed for my pet in with. The green and blue ones, you can't make anything with that. It used to be, functional for whenever you had the thing where you could put the crystals in, you get some crowns, money, and you influence the later floors, or the next week's floors.
This is
But
literally
now they're
like that.
useless.
This is literally like that meme where, like from Adventure Time, where Finn's like running through like the train carts with like that lightning sword, and he's like zapping everything, and then Jake, the dog's like right behind him and shit, like picking up all the loot behind him and all that nonsense.
We're
And
actually
fucking-
on the same level or about the same level, because the earlier floors, it scales my equipment down, and yours should be about the same. But as we crossed the resting area and past that, I think it'll scale yours up, your damage and numbers and all that.
Alright.
And mine should be about the same. Or still scaled down from what it normally would be. I think there is about a point where your weapon will be effectively useless while mine will still be kicking. Also, I'm using elemental weapons, and that would give me more damage if I actually fucking found any enemies in these areas that I was effective against. Like this gun here, I can barely do any damage with it. I do 3. Because these are ferals or something like that, and they're strong against elemental, while elemental's effective against undead and robots.
Reminds me of Bomberman a little bit.
I think that's what playing with a bomb is like, just playing Bomberman.
Like, I think they made like one Bomberman platformer game, like for the
That's
N64.
whack. Wow. Nice.
What?
Just nothing. All and tiny.
How can you tell that they're large or small?
By the crystal being large or small before you pick it up. Because on my back, look at mine.
Yeah.
Tiny red. Look at yours. That's a medium.
Uh,
They all share the same model. It's just the color is different.
that's fun. That's another example of how stupid I am half the time. How can I tell if it's large or small?
Well, it does pretty much shrink to fit on your back, so I can understand. The largest one is about as big as your knight. Yeah, it pretty much takes up their whole back.
They just look like a walking crystal, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, and if you have items, you can use them. Like, I have a vial here. I can take it out of my inventory, or the hot bar with a 4 and toss it. And that'll apply poison to whoever it hits. You can't put it back, though. So you're just gonna have to throw it now. Those red capsules are also health items. And this here is just a little small place saying that certain monsters are attracted to certain kinds of materials. And it's showing a Devilite there.
I didn't think it was a... I clearly thought it was a health potion, because it looks like a health potion.
The blue capsules will remove status effects. Harmful ones. And that needs a key. Actually, that looks like it needs 2. No, it's just 1. Oh, and this is a one-way gate. Once we cross it, we cannot move back.
How'd you go?
This here, I can't go back. So what you just went down was the path that I'm supposed to use to get out of here. Ever so slowly.
Man, good luck with that.
If you take any damage, you drop the key. Which means if I were to drop this on the spikes, it would be a pain to get it back.
Let's say someone shoots you and messes you up.
And I'll drop the key right there. But seriously, that's a pain in the ass, and that's why you want to kill everything before you pick up keys. The loot's another good one. You know, you can make it look like you're still off the elevator if you dodge at the right spot, and then the elevator leaves without you.
Oh,
you still going along.
I got a health capsule, nice. I feel like I would benefit a whole lot having that little mild energy for like when I'm tired during the stream.
You wouldn't, or you would?
I would, in all honesty, because like it's kind of disconcerting, like hearing like
yawning.
Like someone yawning during a stream.
You know what? I think that mild energy is just normal soda.
Nah, apparently it doesn't have any of the fucking like sugar and shit in it. Because you'll get lost. Hold on a second there. Whatever you do, don't go beyond the rickety bridge.
Oh, so these are timed switches. We can turn it off for a short period of time. Also give an example of pet abilities. Here's me in my shield. Does damage to enemies. They don't actually protect you, I think.
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah. Why is this game called Spiral Knights?
Ah,
Is it because we move in a spiral?
well, I know why it's called knights. We're knights. I suppose spiral meaning it's some kind of order. I know spiral knights in history have been referred to mainly in portraits of knights trying to hunt giant mollusks or snails. And those were the spiral knights because of the spiral pattern of the typical snail shell.
It's like Utsumaki from Junji Ito, except without all the horror.
Ah, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. Also, these guys, totally fucking invincible. We will not be able to kill them, so we just have to move on. Ow.
Oh, they're just obstacles.
Yeah. The normal shankles, I think are called, they'll raise up, like peak for a moment, and they can cut them to half. And then they'll just melt away, as though never there.
Oh wow, he ran right into it. I love it when enemies run into shit.
Weak to shadow. But strong against Pierce, I think.
Listen, I can't honestly get into the whole elemental aspect of this because literally I just have the base set, which probably only does raw damage.
Raw damage is pretty good. Nothing's strong or weak against it. Besides, you can't even carry more than 2 weapons anyway.
Seems like a defect.
I think there are some weapons which can also apply status effects, but refer at the first rest store. Stop. Standing on these will heal you if you had any damage. And talk to this guy to buy recipes to craft later. I think this guy offers totally random, but unbound recipes, so you can sell them off to other people.
Unbound recipes?
A bound item means that you would, have it stuck in your inventory, but you can sell these recipes if you bought them. Like the recipe itself that you used to learn to craft it. So you could sell these on the marketplace.
How much do I even have? Oh, I have 800 crowns.
And a spiral quartermaster, or Cosma, allows you to buy things with energy.
Did I buy an armor set? Like, is that recommended, or should I, buy weapons?
I'm not sure. You'd have to craft them either way, and I think the tutorial for that is not long off. They'll pretty much give you some alchemical orbs and stuff like that in order to craft something to teach you how. They also make you craft something that you can use.
I bought an armor set.
I just failed to reforge my goddamn sword on an 80% chance. A very
sucks.
lovely game.
Lovely game, lovely game. We got no energy.
You can buy it under market if you had enough. this seems like the most popular price for selling energy is about 5,592, while the most popular price for buying energy is 5,222. If you were to have energy or whatever, you could sell or buy for those prices. Which, considering to get to the first rest stop, it was only 800 credits. Or crowns. Fucking crowns. We're not very far off. Also, we're going to a graveyard, it seems.
So energy's the premium currency.
Yes, that people had to pay money for, and are now trying to sell for crowns. The normal in-game currency. Funny, isn't it? Ah, fuck right. So I'm gonna have to use pretty much exclusively my pistol for this, so you can have free reign to run in with your sword.
Why, you go and grab your, oh shit, I'm gonna die.
The reason that I now have to use my pistol is because my sword applies shadow. And the undead are very fucking not pleased with that. Or actually, they're very pleased with that because I'm using a weak-ass weapon on them. My gun deals elemental.
They do a shit ton of damage to me. Yeah, they literally can just erase my fucking health bar.
They have a pretty slow wind up, so you should be able to get out of the way, I'd hope.
We're talking about me here.
Good point.
Okay.
Didn't see it glinting.
It reminds me of Bloodborne.
The whole vibe of the game just changed like lickety split. Also, you got a pursuer. They'll spawn every now and then in this level. Also, you die again, we'll have to use a spark on you.
Oh, wonderful. What is this thing?
Phantom. They'll respawn at that point or come after us. So, that's our cue to get through the level as quickly as we can.
So this arcade mode is pretty much like the whole game, essentially, that people play for.
Yep.
Nobody
Going
plays.
through these levels is pretty much the default.
Nobody bothers with the campaign.
Well, the campaign is what you need in order to unlock the later levels, or later floors, because we're currently at depth 5, and at depth 8, you have to be rank 1 or higher, I believe, in order to be allowed through the gate, and then proceed. The area that we unlock once we're that level, or rank, is... I think it's called Warcraft Manor, and you get the achievement World of Warcraft for going there.
World of Warcraft, you mean?
World of Warcraft. That's the place's name. And or Warcraft being the place's name, so it's a reference to World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
It's a very nice
Basically.
bed and breakfast run by the undead.
Of course they reference the Inn, Moonshire Inn of all places.
I have no idea about that reference.
There's the guy on me.
The baby's on you.
The baby's on me, yeah. It's basically a popular place in World of Warcraft. People will go to like fucking ERP and shit.
Oh.
It's fucking, yeah.
God, I hate ERP so much.
Extreme roleplay.
I hate roleplay in general. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
But you like D&D.
If we're playing a... Look, man. I like D&D when people aren't cringe.
That's pretty cringe right there, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You're a bit cringe, mate.
Listen here, you knife-eared piece of shit. Stop being fucking cringe before I put my boots so far up your ass your mouth tastes shoe polish.
Based? Based on what? Apartment complex? Really? I find it quite simple.
Apartment comp? Why do they call it oven? When you in the cold hot, eat the food. I can't believe that spawned from a Garfield comic and it's just a fucking obscure meme.
I'm not even sure if it spawned from the comic. They just used his smug-ass face pulling something out of the oven.
Hey, why do they call it oven? And when you in the cold hot, eat the food.
And of out the hot.
Of out the hot, eat the food. I don't even know exactly how to even say it too. Everyone's just like fucking. Excuse me. Hey, like they first point out, oh, John be thick as fuck, and then someone's just like, I'm sorry, can we all please like look at the fact that I'm. Is anybody else having a fucking like seizure trying to read this shit? Or a fucking stroke?
I was only basing what I said off of logic. That might be a dangerous thing to do to a John comic.
No, it's not a John comic. It's just a regular Garfield comic. I even know which John. I know. It's sad that I know what you're referring to.
I didn't know what I was referring to.
You're not referring to like the whole shit where like there's an entire community of people that just
mind.
made
Yeah,
fucking Garfield into an eldritch horror.
The more wholesome versions of that are actually kind of funny.
Fucking Meat Canyon's version was really fucked up.
Meat Canyon's version of anything is fucked up.
Like, have you seen it at all?
No. The only one I've seen from Meat Canyon was the SpongeBob one. And I think I've seen like the one scene from the one about Nikocado Avocado.
Nikocado Avocado, what? That whole entire situation just makes me completely like just sad. In all honesty,
He still knows how to play the violin, even after all these years.
But here's the thing too, that like here's something that I don't honestly get, like when it comes to like people saying, "Oh no, why wouldn't you just go back to playing the violin? You know, like you were so good at it." And all that. And I'm just like, well, for starters, like, y'all probably didn't even watch him, like, back when he even had like, violin.
Nice.
Or was doing that shit to begin with. Let's be honest. Let's be real here. Like, because there's an honest-to-God reason, like, why he does what he does. It's just because it gives him, like, one, it's like it's a weird sex thing, too. Like, a weird fetish.
Like transformation. That's it.
But it's also the fact that there's a whole shit ton of people that give him views on all of that. So it's like, well, the audience that like pretty much just pays him to be that. What the fuck was that noise you made, dude? What the fuck?
I dropped the key. I had to make the noise. I will make fucking noises whenever anyone hurts me. Makes them laugh. In it.
You felt physical pain through the video game as you dropped a key in a video game that...
It was only the pain of dropping my real keys that manifested.
Dude, I fucking hate dropping my keys. It's like one of the most annoying things.
The worst part about going up there to unlock my door is that I have a camera pointed, so the moment of me trying to put the key in the door is always forever remembered. Every goddamn time.
I'm looking at the numbers right now. I'm literally doing 8 damage to these things.
I'm doing 18, but that's I think because I've got an elemental or whatever.
Well, good for you. I'm literally weak as shit. And I'm like the guy.
Sword. I'm only using my gun because I have to.
I don't have a health capsule.
Oh, forgot 2 back here. They were hiding away in a corner.
Just like my soul. Just like my soul, my confidence, pretty much everybody else who's followed me on Twitch back when I first started.
They exist? And they're just hiding away in a corner? Is it the darkest known corner in the galaxy?
Well, I used to average, like, way back when, like, I used to average, like, at least, like, 5 viewers on Twitch, I would say. Like, almost 5 to 10, I would say.
God, that reminds me of the electrical longboard.
The electrical longboard?
That was a Twitch bot or something that it would show up in everybody's channel, no matter when. Like, if you started streaming, it would display his name in there. Because it was a raffle bot. It would pretty much be showing himself as streaming, and it would pick one person in there to start hosting them. I think when hosting just first started.
Oh, okay.
So, by the way, if you
that
have
went
any
over...
healing items, use them.
I don't.
Damn, that's so sad. So he would pretty much be raffling a host out, and because people would be monitoring it to make sure. The fucking mind games, who's gonna cut the grass? Shit.
Listen, I don't fucking cut the grass. That's in my own house. You really think I'm gonna cut the grass in a video game? Only No More Heroes tricked me into doing that shit twice. 3 times, technically.
But regarding that, pretty much because everyone would be hanging out there, they might find something or someone interesting based on who it randomly hosts with like hundreds of people.
That's actually a decent idea, though. So, like, why do they stop doing that?
They are still doing it, I think. But it's just different accounts now. Ooh.
Well, yeah, because, like, now it's like...
I don't even know why we bother with that.
That's what the developers intended. Okay, cool. I was not expecting him to just up and chuck his weapon at me.
Gotta expect everything. These guys become Dark Souls players later on, I swear to God.
Yeah, that reminds me. I really want to get back, like, to maybe streaming Bloodborne at, like, a semi-concurrent basis, just because.
What'll be different?
I also be doing challenge runs.
Ah, challenges.
I actually, like, after I beat the game, like, 3 times and got the endings and shit, I did actually experiment with challenges and stuff. But, like, the game was still newish, so nobody really came up with any good challenges yet.
Alright, watch this. That's how you do it. See you on the next floor.
Get on this fucking elevator, you
Yo,
son of a...
sick. I got a single heart from this goddamn prize wheel.
I actually edited the restream bot, so I basically, like, inputted, like, all the stuff, like, all the links and stuff.
The rejects?
Yeah.
Yo, sick. I see why you just told me. It actually blocked it. At least I hope that blocked it. It just shows the 3 asterisks now.
Yeah, basically. There's still other types of links though, which I'll be honest about, but like, it's
Well,
like there's no way to
real
really
links. Like, so you don't fucking ban people trying to link to Google as a joke.
Well, yeah, obviously. Fucking, I'll just turn into that one streamer that just bans all his viewers. Like, it'll be the one show that nobody gets to watch.
Ban he! They'll get to watch, but not comment.
It's just effectively turn off chat for everybody. It's like, I think the only way to really do that is like, you have it set to
only mode, and then ban everyone who subscribes.
I don't think you can have subscribers only mode if you're like if you don't have like that subscribe
Followers
button.
only mode, but ban everyone who follows.
No, you have followers only, but like you have it set so it's like you can't chat unless you like have followed for a certain amount of time, and you just set it to like 1,000 years or something. Like fucking ridiculous. Essentially, like you just kill chat with that one setting.
I know one stream where they make every single person a moderator. I'm standing on this so you can hit it. Teamwork. Ow.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Doesn't make the company though.
Do you want to know something funny, actually? Like about
No.
DreamWorks that I want to actually talk about?
Go
so
ahead.
when they were making Prince of Egypt, they were making Shrek at the same time. So essentially, like you know, Prince of Egypt is like probably one of DreamWorks' like
I have
highest
never
budget.
seen it.
It's one of their most highest budget 2D films ever. Gorgeous thing. It's literally about the story of Moses and shit. But the whole gist of it was like if someone on the animation team fucks up like
They got
badly,
assigned to Shrek.
yeah, they get reassigned to Shrek, and they called it getting Shrek'd.
Damn. All those poor 2D artists having to work on a 3D film. Hang on.
They just imagine like being like sent to work on Shrek as a punishment at like
And
the
then-
company you work for, and then like
and then
having
it's
the fucking
film.
and it's the better film. It's the better film out of the both of them because it's like, and I mean I would say like Prince of Egypt is like probably like the most well animated film ever, but let's be honest, like everybody remembers Shrek. Nobody remembers
You know what?
Prince of Egypt.
Something else that everybody remembers?
What?
The fucking tagline for Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Now featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
It's because it's just so random to put like on the front cover, and it just
It was the
encapsulates how
most
edgy it
genius
was.
marketing tactic. And a marketing campaign lives based on how long people remember it.
Oh yeah,
If
it
so,
definitely was.
That marketing
Successful.
campaign has ascended to godhood. If people are still remembering Shrek, even if it is not still working or making anything new, then that marketing campaign has just fucking skyrocketed and lived on forever. It's peacefully farming turkeys in Idaho.
Peacefully farming turkeys in Idaho. What kind of saying is that?
I don't know. I heard it on a Frederick Knudsen video, and I almost got fucking killed by your.
Why would you walk towards an explosion?
I mean, it clearly wasn't exploding yet. We are multitasking here, having a full conversation, and trying to play Spiral Knights. It is a nice mindless game to play.
and just
I
talk
heard it
shit
on a
about
Frederick Knudsen video about the Final Fantasy house.
the Oh my god, are you talking about those weirdos that literally
Yeah,
I believe that believe firmly that they're Final Fantasy characters like reincarnated and stuff, and they do
and the
weird stuff
story
like
of one person who was abused by said group.
what? Yeah, because she was the only person that would actually find a job and work, like, you know, as a normal fucking human being.
And that's the way out. Down here's more loot, looks like. More fucking crystals! Yeah, here's a large one. You can tell, because it's large and has 3 points. This one's medium and has 2 points.
Cool.
I'm not worried about you taking that. Thankfully, we'll both get it. And you'll get this tiny-ass purpled one.
How do we fix people arguing over loot? Just give them a copy of each of it.
Yeah, boy! It also shows everyone what everyone else got. At every advance screen.
How far does this go?
We're at Moorcraft Manor now. So now we either quit, or if we had rank 2, both of us, we could both go in and continue further down.
I mean, I technically have rank 2 too. There's rank 2 over my head.
Well, let's see. What does this guy say to you?
Hold on.
The Spiral Warden. Which, I wish we could look like the Spiral Warden. This guy looks badass.
Alright. I need to achieve rank 4 too.
Oh, 4-2. Whoopsie doopsie. We can play the campaign missions then. Unless you want to get off.
Yeah, I've played a bit of it. I played quite a bit of this game. I think I can leave it for now.
Alright.
You showed me quite a bit of it.
Haven't fought a big boss yet, though.
No, we haven't. But we can save that for another time. Thanks, man.
Yes. You're welcome.
I'll I'm gonna go upgrade my stuff real quick before I log off.
Perfectly fine.
It really sucks because my back has just been killing me the past almost 2 weeks, I would say.
Oh yeah.
I only now was just decided to get a chiropractor. Who the fuck's this guy? There's another player in here besides you.
Well, I alt F4'd. Other people are gonna be around. You know, it is an MMO.
I didn't. You never told me that. What the fuck? There's all these people here. This game's still alive?
Yes. I mean, who the fuck do you think we're gonna be doing energy trades with? The NPCs?
I thought it was just more like they just come in and they do shit and then they leave.
That's what the NPCs do. Like, I think you can see NPCs wandering from place to place occasionally, like NPCs coming in, dropping off crystals to certain places. Or like in that earlier camp where you saw the turret was shooting zombies to protect the camp.
Where's the forge around here?
It's those vending machines. The purple ones, I think. The ones with the food icon on them are for pet feed. I think you can also just forge anytime in your inventory when you're not, you know, in the middle of a goddamn arcade run.
Oh, I have different armors.
You can also wear anything as a costume. Like, for example, my shield. I've never actually been using that shield. I use a different one underneath. It just looks better.
Oh, so on top of that, there's also, yeah, so there's also, what you call it?
Accessories you can apply to it.
A transmog system, yeah.
Yeah. So
Every
if you
MMO
like,
should
you're
have
starting...
a transmog
If
system,
you
in
like
my
your
opinion.
starting gear, you could wear it in your costume slots and then wear better gear underneath that.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
And it's free at least.
You ever just get like one of those pains, like you ever get like that weird like kind of pain in your stomach where just like all of a sudden like all this giant pressure just builds up?
I have no idea if
No.
I have or not. At least I don't remember.
You know, gas pains.
Nah.
You've never had gas pain before?
Not that I remember.
Oh, you must. What do
I
you
don't have
eat
these
usually?
issues often, at least. I can count the number of times I've thrown up on one hand through my whole
Jesus.
lifetime. They have been exceptionally awful, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, last gap between that was like 4, 5, maybe even 7 years. Bechamel looks swanky as fuck. And you can find her like scissors sword in the marketplace. It's one of those auctions that'll pop up from the game. I think it starts off at 1.5 million, which is obscene.
To whom it may concern. Mr. Ready from Manco.
If I recall correctly, that letter makes reference to him being too busy kickboxing giraffes.
Kickboxing giraffes. Oh my god. Alright. Well, it's been good hanging out with you, man.
Yeah. Another
I'll see
time.
Alright. See you later.
Yep.
It's about 3 hours.